What do school and have in common? Well, you see, they can both give you comfort. Just one's a lot worse than the other. How many times do you go out? How many times do you attend class? How many people do you see? How many dates do you go on? And how much do you really care? I don't, because I'm too worried that I don't go out enough, that I don't see enough people, that I don't attend enough classes. And if I don't see that girl I've been stalking on Instagram for a week, then I'm too lonely for my own good. You think we know each other because of those things? Because of this nice studio, this fancy coat, this nice glasses? No, it's whether it's a classroom, a party, a studio, or a fancy coat. I mean, it's all just a distraction. It's a distraction from life.
I think actually we literally take a video. Why are you speaking?
In 2025, everyone in my year is turning 20. 2-0. That is crazy. And for the first time in our lives, we feel as if they're just repeating. All the glamour is starting to fade.
Oh, I'm just a kid.
Everything is how we expect it to be, but weren't ready for it. We knew about the freedom we have, the relationships we get into, the places we'll go, the things we'll see. But were we ready?
Basically, like, I'm lost. Like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life.
I mean, everyone just got out of high school. They're all deciding on what they were going to do, finding those jobs to pay off uni.
We were given more freedom than ever before. But that's scary because that freedom comes with so much responsibility. We had no idea how to handle. This freedom, responsibility we were given happened so suddenly that we can't help but to mess up. And in the time that we have no clue what we're supposed to do, the moments now, they end up being the most crucial point in our lives. Half our conversations are about things that we should be doing. So now not only are we lost, but there's this looming pressure to find a good way to spend our time, yet we don't even know what that means. We are not kids, we are not adults, we're a bunch of wannabes faking it until we make it.
I don't know which path I want to take in life yet.
Where to start? Where to begin? Where should I take a break? Should I take a break at all of them? He's doing one thing, she's doing another. I don't know where to start, no idea. Where, who's what, who's next? Next, fuck, I just need a break. We live in a society where it's impossible not to overthink. The only way not to is distracting ourselves with alcohol, drugs, and school. Except sponsors.
Make sure to hit up his
and baddies. Why do you think these are all things that you do at this age? It's because those take away the responsibility from our hands.
Everyone says, oh, this is the time to experiment.
We look for pointless routine, meaning in the random people we date, just to get high and forget about them.
They are probably just coasting through life, to be honest.
I feel like I need to have that routine, like you need.
We are just piling more crap on top of more crap to find some deeper meaning. That's until the weekend's over and we either show up at class hungover, heartbroken, or both at the same time. And the universities we go to. How many people, including you, have taken the time to actually think, what do you want out of the program you're in?
I don't feel like I'm getting enough out of my program and what I'm doing right now.
I'm just trying to see if I like it. You've been in school for 3 years. You spent $50,000 to figure out life? It's nothing more than a distraction, just like what you smoked on the weekend and the Tinder dates you went on.
I mean, my program is kind of, I'm not enjoying it.
I'm gonna be honest, subconsciously, people are going to school as just a sense of direction, just so they can avoid this weird phase of confusion. It is keeping things predictable, and they know it too. Sure, universities market a great education, but a lot of it is about the social life.
It's like I paid for the university experience.
They're telling you, look, post-secondary is the next step. Give us your hand and we'll show you where to go. So now if you don't go, what happens? You're just gonna be left behind? Well, you don't want that, so give us your money and we'll show you where to belong. We will give you purpose. Find your friends. Get a career. Get a life. Get purpose, 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 purpose! They are selling you purpose in the form of comfort, selling you your future in the form of comfort, because the truth is we all want to grow up, but we're scared of change, and they know that better than anyone. We all look for distractions, hoping we can just coast through life, not deal with the stress of everything it has to take and offer. We purposely keep ourselves naive to what we can become. We are scared of our own potential, or scared we don't have any at all. How do you know that? You won't find out if you're always looking for comfort in your life. And though it's what we all search for, that is our biggest downfalls, because being comfortable is the biggest distraction of them all. It is the killer of that potential. It's the killer of our lives. What we need is not a distraction. We don't need a prof telling us what to think. We need to be taught to embrace our sadness and confusion and not look for comfort so quickly. It's cool to be distracted. I am all the time. Just don't get comfortable with those distractions. Life is weird, but everything has its purpose. So stop trying to fight it. Don't let the breakups, failed classes, and hangovers scare you. Celebrate it, write about it, express it in ways you might not be comfortable with, and see what happens. We are young and we are free and as lost as we can be, but that is a privilege within itself. We are meant to be lost, meant to be messed up, and meant to find what is right and wrong for each of us through trial and error. This year, I have seen everyone my age begin to be content with the way their lives are going, and that is not okay. If you are my age, late teens, early 20s, you need to realize that whatever you're doing, whatever your goal is, it should never to be comfortable.
But if you try sometimes, well, you might find you get what you need.
We are a generation going through the motions, reacting to the world that we want to change. We don't think we can, so we look for someone or something else to guide and distract us. Drugs can make us forget about life, and you can buy a life by going to school. But is that what you really need?
I feel like the time is now to realize what I want to accomplish.
We need purpose. We need to chase those new experiences that made our childhood so memorable. We have the privilege of being lost in life. We will have all the time in the world to get comfortable. So while we still can, embrace our ever-changing emotions, share them, tell a story, learn discomfort and thrive in it, because it will take you places others who are distracting themselves will never go. Everyone is taking the easy route, but we need to break away from our friends, accept our different paths in life, but most importantly, stay vulnerable. Your life should not be ordinary because it's your life, your experiences. You sometimes need to do things only you will understand. So in 2025, when my year turns 20, I hope we are all in different places, living different lives, writing different things, and keeping our distractions as distractions. Forever stay lost. Always find new experiences till change itself becomes comfortable. When life is nothing but one big distraction, stray away and find your purpose.
You try sometime, you just might find, you just might find